Hello, Dr. Okker. A question we get asked quite a lot is why online training as opposed to in-house training?
All right. Hi, Elizabeth. And yeah, it is a very frequently asked question and a very good one to actually address as well, because there are different options available to people looking at studying live and dry blood analysis. What we found over the years, we've been involved in the training of practitioners for, over 20 years now. And what we have found is that because of the amount of information that has to be assimilated, a hands-on 3 or 4 day course really doesn't provide enough time to absorb all that information. So people that go that route often find themselves just with a microscope and a manual after the training course, but they're not really sure how to actually start using live blood analysis. So with our training course, it is structured as a 12-week online course where users get access to a user site with all the comprehensive training materials available on there. We provide, to cover the practical aspects of live blood analysis, we provide detailed training videos there. We also have ongoing support for our attendees as well. And we found with the videos that it actually helps with understanding the practical aspects of live blood analysis a lot better than simply attending a hands-on training course, because the videos are produced in such a way that you actually get the best view. You immediately seeing everything from the best vantage point in the videos, whereas with these 3 4 day online hands-on type of courses, people often end up having to look over other people's shoulders, and they're not always seeing everything that they should be seeing. So the videos really is that is really the best way of learning the technique. As I said, there is support, so people can always send in their questions as well, or pose those questions during our live lessons. And then also with the live lessons, they are structured in such a way to allow practitioners to absorb the information. So we cover a specific segment in each week's lesson. And because the lesson is recorded, attendees then have the option to listen to that recording as many times as needed to absorb the information. And it, as I said, is a lot of information to cover. So it really is not possible to absorb over a short space of time. So the structure of the course really, really is important, and being able to access those recordings and go through the recordings as well as the modules of the training manual more than one time, as many times as needed, really allow for the information to be assimilated and for practitioners to really get the best out of the training course.
Okay, thank you. We do get quite a few attendees who have come from an in-house training and just felt that they just don't have enough information to practice. So we do get a lot of that, don't we?
Absolutely, and it's just because of the sheer amount of information. We've seen that ourselves as well. When I initially started the training course, we offered it a few times as a 3 4 day type of course, and you can just see, in the afternoons that people are just simply not absorbing the information. It's just too much at the same time. So you do need a bit of time to assimilate the information, to work through and to ask questions and to sort of think about things and to get everything to fall into place properly. And a proper good time frame is really needed for that. Having said that, though, we do also have the flexibility with the course for attendees to work through everything at their own pace. So, if you are perhaps very busy and you feel like 12 weeks is a little bit too much to commit to, you are able to work through the course at a much slower rate as well. And conversely as well, if you want to go through the materials much faster, that's also possible because of the recordings of the lessons.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much for that.
All right, fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.